What's up, everybody? This is the G-Man. This is GTV. We got a big Omega G-thread coming out this week with a bunch of news. So let's get it going. So first of all, my birthday was December 7th. I am an old man. I am 28. I would like to thank everybody on social media, close friends, family, for making these last 3 days, because I took an extensive vacation, really good for me. And yeah, it was an incredible birthday. And despite the fact that 28 and I should feel young as a horse, dealing with these times, things continue to happen and continue to evolve and continue to change, and you're like, whoa. Like, for example, last night, as of Thursday, the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer just dropped. Oh my god. There's actually been a series of awesome summer movie trailers for next year that are dropping, like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, The Mummy with Tom Cruise. That's right. So be sure to check out those 3 trailers. The Mummy looks good. It's kind of different because it's not the Brendan Fraser, oh god, there's mummies style that we're used to. The Spider-Man trailer is also very different, but it has that Spider-Man feel that we all know and love. It's just very different because it is going to be the Disney one, and also, there's a lot more involvement with the Avengers, Tony Stark, stuff like that. Alright, so let's continue to get into the next thing. So this week we've had TLC was on Sunday, WWE, Raw was on Monday, and SmackDown on Tuesday. So the huge deal is Alexa Bliss is now the SmackDown Women's Champion. AJ Styles is still the champion because of James Ellsworth. Big Show came back on Raw, and also Rollins and Jericho are going to fight at the next Raw pay-per-view, WWE Roadblock. That's really crazy. Let's talk about Carolina Rebellion. We haven't hit that one yet since we've been here, so let's do a little bit of GTV Rebellion. So I want to be in attendance of it, but I'll tell you who I will see on the tour or the festival if I was to go. Hands down, on day 1, we would have Every Time I Die. Definite. They just put out low teens over the summer. We have Starset, Wage War, Volumes is a definite. They are really good live. Nothing More, Gohira, A Perfect Circle, Soundgarden, and Pierce the Veil. Now, I did put some cool ones in there. Like, I know people were like, what about Amon Amarth, Eagles of Death Metal, Opeth, and Mastodon? Well, those are my secondaries. Like, those are obviously some that I would be interested in seeing, but those are like my little back ones. On day 2, we have, of course, I would see Def Leppard. Come on, who would not? Korn, Chevelle, Sum 41, In This Moment, Dillinger Escape Plan, that's a definite. The Mini-Me Affliction, and I Prevail. I also had some secondaries. I wouldn't mind seeing Alter Bridge because they put out a new album a couple months ago. Machine Gun Kelly, and All That Remains. So that's day 2. And then finally we got day 3, which we would have, I would definitely see The Offspring, Beartooth, Fozzy, which is Chris Jericho's band, Taking Back Sunday, Coheed and Cambria, and Skillet. That's a pretty big day for me. As a matter of fact, I have my secondaries. I would be like Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them before. It'd be cool to see them again. Papa Roach, Seether, 3 Days Grace. And 3 Days Grace, I would just do it for a kind of a nostalgia thing. So we have a lot off of circulation next year. Like, one of the biggest metal, festivals has been announced, so that kind of leaves what's going to happen with Warped Tour, what's going to happen with all the other festivals that don't contain none of these bands. Kind of leaves a bunch of, questions dealing with that, and I'm sure we'll start finding out. Warped Tour just announced a cruise tour yesterday, so they're going to be doing a cruise in the October or November of next year. That's going to be pretty interesting. So that leaves a bunch of, bands, obviously Bring Me the Horizon's on a big tour next year. That kind of leaves Inner Shikari out in the limb. They're doing the Take This to the Skies tour, but when is that getting announced? Fall in Reverse and Issues and Motions of White announced the tour together, and that'll be from January to February. So they could very well potentially be Warped Tour candidates. I just listened to Crystal Lake. They put out a new album called True North, and they got very super Ghost Inside feels, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody who likes post-hardcore or whatever. I was definitely hoping that they were going to actually be on festivals, but that might be a next year thing. And another music news, AFI is doing a tour, and unfortunately they're not going to North Carolina. I'm very bummed. But if you live in a big city, that will be for you. So I've mentioned a lot about improvements of GTV, what's going to happen. I think there will be 3 or less more episodes this year because we're in the first week of December, or the second week technically. And I'm going to be trying to do some more, reimaginings and stuff for 2017. But as my last and my ultimate, appreciation, for all my birthday wishes, gifts, blah, 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 and, all the support I could for the show and everything, I will be doing the best of 2016 of GTV. That is awesome. I've actually was, thinking about that the other night. I've already started pumping out. I got a huge list of, there's going to be the best in music, games, movies, and there's also going to be the worst, because I had no problem with a good, I'll say 50%. I won't even say 75. 50% of the year, but like I said, there was some terrible and unfortunate things of the year, so there will be also a worst thing to cover that part. Also, today is Friday. That means J. Cole's new album is actually out today. I've actually started listening to it, and it is incredible. So, that's all I got for Friday GTV. Sorry it took me so long, but like I said, my birthday was Tuesday, and I have been raging. This is my last day off, so I figured I'd bring you some news coverage. So, G-Man, GTV, this is GThreads. I'm out.